Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Anissa Grows. This morning I went to the grocery store to get some groceries, but I noticed that today was their last day of having their garden center up, and the plants that were remaining were 75% off. So I decided to go take a little look and found a few fun items. Uh, these items are herbs because I want to expand my herb garden. It still has a lot of patchy spots of bare soil. I mean, obviously this section in here I had the Mitsuna, so I couldn't plant anything there, but up further in there and along the other side, which you can't see right now, there's a lot of bare soil, and I do have some flowers planted, but I would prefer to have herbs. So these are the things that I got, and 3 out of the 4 will be going into the herb garden. The first one we have here is a chocolate mint, and obviously all of these are mints. So just chocolate mint. This is just a spearmint, and the kind is Kentucky Kernel. And then finally I got an apple mint. So those will be going over in this row where I have all the mints, the catmint, peppermint, and then I have a banana mint and a pineapple mint. So those 3 will be added. And then I also picked up this rue plant. It's a good companion plant for roses and what else? Raspberries, because it tends to deter pests like Japanese beetle and aphids and things like that. So I thought that would be really cool to plant near my roses, which I will show you where it'll go in a little bit. Yeah, so that'll be fun. But if you do get this yourself, do not plant it near sage, basil, or anything in the brassica family, because they just will not do well together. They don't like to be together. I'm gonna go and plant those up. I think I've shown you how I planted these other mint plants before, but I will show you again. What I do is I take a pot. It doesn't have to be black, but I like to use black so it all looks the same on the rim. These ones are 1.6 gallons. The ones that I used for the other ones were slightly larger, but it's no big deal. And so what I'll do is I'll submerge this pot and just leave the rim showing, sticking up a bit, to keep the mint from really kind of spreading and rooting. I can control it a little bit better. I'm sorry, I might get rain on me, so I keep looking up, worried or praying that it doesn't rain. Anyway, so I submerge this pot in the soil, and then I'll just plant it in with the soil that I dug up. did start raining. I had to wait to finish planting the mints up until today, the next day. And I did that all off camera. So here is what they look like. I placed the spearmint there. Then we go along the line. And then here, right there, I planted the apple mint, and the chocolate mint is over there. And as a result, I have this nice path of mints. I have it set up so I can walk through right here, so I can get to this herb area on that side and then get to the things over here. So there's an open path here, and then this row of mints. I also planted the rue, and I told you I was going to plant it near the roses, so here is where I put it, right in here. And I have a mini rose here, mini rose there, and a tea rose here. I'm especially hoping that it helps this one right here. It's called Mrs. Dudley, and it's an old tea rose. Like I mentioned, I said it was a tea rose. Anyway, from the early 1900s, and it's really a beautiful one. It blooms yellow and then blushes pink. And it's just really gorgeous. And it's for zone 6. We're zone 5. And that's why I have it planted on this south wall, so it can make it. But I'm hoping this rue will just aid it in its growth as well. So that's that. For the rest of the week, I'll probably be weeding because we are going to have our garden club over for a garden walk in the following week. And so we have a lot of preparation to do for that, just cleaning things up and making everything's just in tip-top shape. I mean, there's going to be weeds here and there. You can't help it, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I don't know how many actual garden videos I'll get in this week, but I will show you what I'm doing when I can. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.